Unraveling Fabrication, more than just making things up. Hello everyone. Today we're going to explore a word that's quite versatile in the English language. Fabrication. You might have heard it in different contexts. But what does it actually mean? Whether you're a beginner or an advanced English learner, understanding the nuances of such words can really add depth to your language skills. So, let's dive in and deconstruct fabrication to see how it's used in various situations. Fabrication refers to the process of inventing or constructing something. It's derived from the Latin word fabricatio, which means a making or building. However, in English, it has taken on a couple of distinct meanings. The first meaning is quite literal. The act of creating something, especially something that has been made from various parts. For example, metal fabrication is the process of cutting, bending, and assembling metal to create a final product. This is often used in manufacturing and industry contexts. Moving on to a more figurative use, fabrication can also mean the creation of a lie or an untruth. When someone fabricates a story or a piece of information, they're not physically making something but rather inventing a story or fact that isn't true. This is often where English learners can get confused because the same word applies to both creating physical objects and creating false stories. It's important to look at the context to understand which meaning is intended. For instance, the witness's story was a complete fabrication, indicates that the story was made up and not to be believed. Let's see how to use fabrication in different types of sentences. In an industrial setting, she works in fabrication, constructing aircraft components. Regarding falsehood, his excuse for being late was a mere fabrication. Remember, the tone and context can change the meaning entirely, so always pay attention to those cues. There are a few related terms that are worth mentioning. Fabricate, the verb form of fabrication, meaning to make or invent something. Fabricator, a person or thing that fabricates. Fabric. While fabric is a noun referring to material, it shares the same root as fabrication, highlighting the idea of creating or forming. I hope this exploration of fabrication has clarified its different uses for you. Whether you're talking about building something tangible or describing a tall tale, you're now equipped to use fabrication correctly in English. Keep practicing, and don't let the dual meanings of words confuse you. They're just another exciting aspect of learning the language. Until next time, happy learning, and see you in the next video.